our top story. Millions of Americans are worried about eviction. Millions and millions of Americans right now are worried about eviction. But don't worry, the CDC has extended their moratorium on all evictions. It was Cori Bush. She sat on the steps of the Capitol and she got something accomplished by sleeping on the steps of our Capitol. More gets accomplished on the steps of our Capitol than inside it right now. Joe Biden, if you remember, forgot that Judge Kavanaugh had issued a ruling about the CDC moratorium saying this can only last a couple of weeks. You got to pass legislation. Congress was going off to recess. 2 days before Congress goes off to recess, Joe Biden tells Nancy Pelosi, oh, I forgot to tell you, the eviction moratorium, it's going to expire and the Supreme Court will only let it stand if it's a piece of legislation. But Nancy Pelosi said, no, it's summer recess. But Cori Bush slept on the steps of the Capitol. You get more done sleeping on the steps of the Capitol, apparently, than sleeping inside the Capitol. That's what Nancy Pelosi did on the evictions. And Biden risked it, and he just forced the CDC to issue another moratorium. And it looks like it's going to hold for, the Supreme Court?
In a 6-3 opinion, the court said the CDC does not have the authority to keep the moratorium going.
Wait, I thought the Supreme Court doesn't come back till October. Why is the Supreme Court getting rid of the eviction moratorium? Why would they do that?
Landlords have lost as much as $19 billion a month since the moratorium began.
I see. That's why the landlords or the Supreme Court, that's why they came back from their vacation for this. All right. Let's think about the landlords, right? They're simple Americans who want passive income. They're mom and pops. We always think of Donald Trump and Jared Kushner as landlords. But the truth is, as I'm told by the lawyers representing the National Landlords Association, that these are mom and pop operations who are very sympathetic, like this landlord.
Where do we get the money to keep paying the bills? Where do we get the money to keep supporting the tenants? Who's going to pay back the debt that I've incurred?
See, where's she going to get the money? She's racking up debt. It's not so easy. Life is complicated, and we have to be sympathetic to landlords. Who is this landlord? Who is she?
Deb Pusateri owns 70 buildings in Albany, New York, and says the Supreme Court decision is past due.
She owns 70 buildings in Albany, New York. How does she get by? How does she get by on only owning 70 billions? How does she, you know what? We're all in this together. This is COVID. The economy is shut down for some. Everybody's struggling. I'm sure she's going to work with the tenants. I'm sure she's going to work with the tenants, right?
I will be going down to the courts on Monday, and I will be actually submitting eviction paperwork on every single tenant that owes me money to date.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the Supreme Court taking care of the landlords. They know what it's like to own property. I expect that from the Supreme Court. They have jobs for life, so they don't know what it's like to be evicted from their job. The Supreme Court identifies with the landlords, but we still have a government that will take care of us, right?
States are currently working to distribute the first half of the $46 billion of emergency funds that have been approved by Congress.
See? Congress approved. How about a hand? That was close. We can get things done in America. That was close, but Congress approved $46 billion for the renters, so we're all taken care of.
But the Treasury Department announced Wednesday that only 20% of that money has actually made it to renters.
So the landlords are taken care of in this country. They probably got the vast preponderance of that $46 billion that was earmarked for the tenants. But tenants don't have lawyers. Landlords do. And they also have the sheriff. The sheriff is the one who will be evicting you. The police will be evicting you. It's been a horrible, horrible past 2 weeks.